Hello, and welcome to American English Daily. My name is Chelsea, and today we are going to be working on correctly pronouncing the KW and GW consonant clusters. The key to making these sounds is the rounding of the lips. Now, before we get started on some practice, let's briefly talk about the spelling of these sounds so you know what to look for and when you need to produce this sound. The KW cluster is most frequently written in English with a Q and a U. And we hear this in words like question, quickly, quiet. And you see there how round my lips get when I make that sound. Now, the GW cluster is a little bit less common, but it is usually written with a G and a U, and we hear this in words like language and penguin. In a few rare cases, like in the name Gwen, it can be written with a G and a W, but you'll usually see it with a G and a U. Now, let's talk about how to practice this sound. We are very fortunate that this sound is easy to visually see. We can visually see how the lips need to be shaped to make this sound. So I usually suggest that my students practice with a small mirror, like this one. That way they can look at their mouth as they say the word to make sure that their mouth is forming the correct shape for the sound to come out correctly. For example, language, question, quick, linguist, quiet, quick, queen. Correcting pronunciation is learning a physical skill. We are training the muscles in our lips, in our tongue, and in our face to move in ways that have previously been completely unfamiliar to us. And just like learning any physical skill, like learning to do a handstand or dribble a basketball or swim a breaststroke, it's going to take repeated practice for our muscles to gain that muscle memory and learn how to quickly and easily move in this new pattern that we're teaching them. Let's get started first with the KW clusters. Listen and repeat. Quest, question, quantity, quality, equal, equate, equation, equivalent, quake, earthquake, quick, quickly, quite, quit, quiet, quietly, squid, squat, square, squeak, queen, quip, equipment, squalor. Now, let's practice some of the GW clusters. Listen and repeat. Language, linguist, bilingual, Gwen, anguish, languish, guava, penguin. Now, let's practice these KW and GW cluster words in some phrases. Again, listen and repeat, this time to an entire phrase. I have a question. Her name is Gwen. The Department of Linguistics. He's bilingual. I'm learning a new language. Bring the equipment. It's a quiet night. It caused us anguish. Do it quickly. I saw a penguin. Make a quick decision. Consider both quality and quantity.